Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Melissa. As you can see, you guys, I have some money in the ready to assign section. My SSI benefits came in a little bit early for $1,342. That is my expected amount, and I need to tell it what to do before I get paid again. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so this is going to be a quick video. I'm just going to jump in. I did do a forecast for what I wanted to do with this money because it is a little bit off from my regular paycheck. It usually falls in between my pay periods or fall in the middle of a pay period. So when I do get it, I have to come in and budget it separately because I don't want the money to sit around and be in my account and I use it all willy-nilly. So if you were here the last time, or if you have seen my last video, my last budget with me in YNAB, I assigned the total amount of federal tax, or the total amount of taxes that we received from both the IRS and the state. And that pushed us ahead a little bit. So it got me up to the middle of the month with my fixed expenses. So the last one that we assigned money to was braces. So according to my forecast on my paper planner, I did say I want to pay $939 towards my auto loan to make the payment for the month. So that's $939 out of the total amount. It leaves me with $402.77. So the only thing is, according to what I have mapped out, I was saying I wanted to put $200 into groceries. So let's go down into the flexi section and see what's going on down there. So as you can see right here, I do have $287.02 left in groceries from the amount that I assigned from the taxes. So I didn't go to the store yet. We were doing pretty good on groceries, and I believe this should be able to get me through to my next pay period. So the next pay period that's coming up on Friday is going to range for 2 weeks. So I'm going to need more money. But as of right now, out of this amount of money, I don't have to take the money out. So I was saying to take $200 out of what's left up here, but I'm going to bypass that. Next up, I said I wanted to put $70, which is the remaining, to Target in YNAB for the eating out category, but I do have $27 left. And this amount of money should be able to get me through until Friday, or maybe even more, because so far I've only spent $3 out of that. So we'll bypass that one also. Next up is household. So for household, I did put $50 in here, but I still have some money leftovers. There is $78.21 in household. That is telling me I also could wait on that because I haven't gone shopping yet. All right, next category was personal spending, and I said to put $40 in here, but I still have the $60 remaining, so I'm also going to bypass that one. So we're doing good according to YNAB and what I had mapped out or forecasted in my paper planner. So I'm going to just bypass the flexi section. I'm not going to put anything in there. I'm also not going to put anything in sinking funds for right now, but the next thing that I said I wanted to put $42 into the other kids expense, which would have been for my son's haircut, but his haircut is only $35. So I'm going to go ahead and put the $35 there. All right, so that will leave me with $367.77. Now this amount, let's see. I know you see this one overspend category that's looking at me. And what I want to do is click on that and see, just to show you, because I know what it is. It's all the interest on my credit card. So my Capital One number 1 and number 2 card close, and also my Apple card. And these are the interests. So $41.10 to Apple, $105.80 in cash advance for my Capital One number 1 card, and $218.35 was the interest on purchases for that same card. And then Capital One number 2, it's saying that I need to pay $39.56 in interest. So what you're seeing here, I did do the Apple interest already, the one for my Apple card for $41.10. So I can, bypass that and just think about the $363.71 here. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this with the overspending. And the reason why I'm doing this, because that amount is going to be amounts that's going to go towards the minimum payments for these cards. So 324.15, that does not cover the full minimum payment for the Capital One number one card. Minimum payment is $463, but we'll figure that out when I get paid again. 39.56, that does not cover the minimum for the Capital One number two card. That minimum is 58, but we'll figure that one out too. What I'm going to do with this $4.06 is I'm going to put that into the Capital One number one card just to bump that up a little bit. And I also have $3 here that came from Discover because I budgeted $168. The minimum was $165. So there's a $3 that I can also send to the Capital One number one card. Okay, so that's going to take care of all the monies that I had for the SSI benefits, and it's also going to take care of whatever monies available that I really didn't need to use. So as you could see here, I have $266 that's still available in the car insurance category. This is an auto payment that comes out on the 13th. I'm going to go in and just apply these, as transactions and wait for them to clear. I did do that with the braces. So the braces it usually gets charged to my Capital One number one card. And I did go in and put in the braces to the orthodontist and then went ahead and paid the $164 to the Capital One number one card. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for the rest of these off camera. I'll do that on my own time. But just to show you guys that now I'm paid up to auto loan, I'm going to go in today and make my auto loan payment. So I'll have a little bit more expenses in the fixed expenses section to pay out when I get paid on Friday, and the credit card. So the only cards that's due right now, because I did do the Mattress Firm and the Discover, I have Capital One number two, and Apple. My minimum payment has already been satisfied, so that I don't have to worry about that for the rest of this month. But I do need to cover these two and get them up to their minimum payment, so I don't have to worry about that also. So you guys, that's what it is. The variables are doing okay, which is my flexible spending section. This section is doing okay. I know it's still early in the month, but we're doing all right. I hope for the rest of this month things keep going smoothly, because I'm hoping for a good month, you guys. I am steadfast thinking about what I need to do. I'm trying to be very smart with my money. I'm trying to be very mindful about my spending and very deliberate with what I spend money on for the month of May. So you guys, I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much, you guys. We are about 385 subscribers. I did put out a community post that I want to get to 500 by the end of this month, which is my birthday. So please, if you're here watching and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please also hit the post notification bell so you're not missing any of my uploads. Click the like button and chit chat with me in the comments. So until next time, you guys, I'll be back on Friday to do my regular paycheck. I'll see you next time. Bye now.